Back to work, 621. Depth 3 is next, and it's where our intel gets sparse. It's an underground cave, blocked at the end by a high-powered laser barrier. As long as it's in operation, no one's getting any deeper inside. Which brings me to the job. The laser is powered by a massive reactor. I want you to destroy it from the inside. Once the barrier's down, we'll step into the unknown. Where the coral's waiting for us.
Okay, let's give it a shot.
Walter. It's like he already knows where the coral convergence is. What makes him so confident?
Main system, activating combat mode.
Commence mission. Destroy the reactor and disable the laser barrier.
And
Raven, let's start by finding our way in.
And once again, we start off right where we left off. So personally, I prefer to just...
Watch your footing. You don't want to fall into those lasers.
I prefer to just drop down to exactly where we need to be and fly around to the base of this central reactor here. But we're in borrowed wings. Borrowed wings. No pun intended. Can't fly very well.
High-level threat detected. Threat level 8. Defense phase 4.0. Terminating target.
This area is defended by snipers. Don't let them shoot you down.
High-level threat. That's a step up from intruder.
So we do just kind of have to play this level the way you're intended to do it.
No sign of the
Annoyingly.
corporations. Looks like we're the first ones here.
Two repair kits
Those
remaining.
lasers are so annoying. What am I looking for? Oh, it's right here. That was the Oculus. I forget what that is. It might be another type of booster, maybe? If we fall far enough, we'll get out of the range of those lasers, at least temporarily. And that makes our lives quite a bit easier. Though unfortunately, we do one up there. So long as we take out the lasers pretty quickly, there's not a lot they can do to us. We do have some log hunt targets out here, which is the main reason we want to come out here. I guess we'll just let him fall. Does that count? Oh, he survived, so definitely not. Okay, another log hunt target. Excuse me, lasers, I'm busy.
One repair kit remaining.
Not who I wanted to shoot, but you know, it works for me. These guys are making shockingly effective use of this laser, even if on accident. Alright, problem solved. And there's that one down. The other reason we wanted to come over here is there's another treasure chest. And it's yet another ephemera part. I believe, yep, we're pretty much lined up with exactly where we need to go as well. We could have gone around the bottom to get here without dealing with all those lasers, but you know.
There must be a way in.
Where's the fun in that?
Find the pressure chamber 621. Destroy it. The resulting overload will cause the reactor core to explode.
There's one up here. I don't think I've ever noticed this one before.
The threat has entered the reactor. Defense phase 4.5.
Fight back, Raven.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of it.
They really went above and beyond to keep that laser barrier going. The piece...
What was that about a laser barrier?
Defense weapon destroyed. The pressure chamber is behind that partition.
Pretty cool room in here. Maybe literally, it is a reactor.
There, 621. Destroy the target. Pressure chamber destroyed. Get out of there before it explodes, 621.
The partition!
Defense program phase 5.0. Pattern C. Terminating threat.
No vital signs. There's no pilot.
Oof.
That's Institute Tech. 621, there's no time. Get rid of it.
No repair kits remaining.
So
Meltdown in
if-
progress. Calculating time until core explosion.
So if you know anything,
There's only 2 minutes left.
Upgrading to threat level 9. Terminating.
so if you know anything about Armored Core tradition, you might notice that this guy's using... We're dead. We're super dead. Is using the Moonlight laser blade.
Left shoulder ammunition.
Raven.
Yep, we're down. Not shocking given how many repair packs we used. But yeah, the Moonlight laser blade is a melee weapon that fires laser blasts. It's great. Laser waves. It works just like the Moonlight from the Soul series, more or less.
There, 621. Destroy the target. Pressure chamber destroyed. Get out of there before it explodes, 621.
The partition!
Defense program phase 5.0. Pattern C. Terminating threat.
No vital signs. There's no pilot.
That's Institute Tech. 621, there's no time. Get rid of it.
2 repair kits remaining.
Meltdown in progress. Calculating time until core explosion. Raven, there's only 2 minutes left.
Upgrading to threat level 9. Terminating.
Too far away.
1 repair kit remaining.
too greedy with the ash meat.
No repair kits remaining.
But we can do this.
Did you get...
1 minute. Hurry. Raven, release the partitions.
Input system. Ultimatum program. Lock on. Now. Accelerate.
You've got a job to do, 621. Don't fail me now.
Raven, you have to get clear.
It's gonna blow. Brace for impact.
The valve you need to go to escape is in heading 250. It's maybe the only time I ever use the heading compass at the bottom of the screen in the entire game.
That was a close one. Look, the laser barrier's weakening. The coral's near. That's another solid milestone in our work.
Right, there we go. Oh, it's an FCS. If I remember, it's high performance in general, but really high energy cost, I want to say. And the ephemera core. So there's a stat I didn't talk about with AC cores, which is their generator adjustment. And the generator adjustment is a modifier on how much output you get out of your generator. The ephemera core is basically a cheat code for getting as much energy as you could possibly want, because it's got a massively inflated generator adjustment stat. On the other hand, it looks like that, so I don't use it. Oh, and we got the Mind Beta, which is the All Mind presented reverse joints. They're decent. Good all-rounders.
How was the trip underground, Walter?
The enforcement system's silent, at least. Tried to take 621 with it. Good thing it failed.
Well, that deals with the PCA then. What about the corpse?
Arquebus told us to wait before entering Terra Incognita.
So you're close then. The corpse won't be helping each other over the finish line.
Yeah. Arquebus wants Balaam out of the picture first.
Looks like Arquebus is gonna win the race no matter what.
Short term, maybe. But I think 621's going to be the key in the end. And that's why I shouldn't be the one to choose which jobs we take.
Sounds risky. Our friends must be getting antsy.
Maybe. But I think 621's got friends to worry about, too.
Raven? You've got a request from the Liberation Front to go with the order from Arquebus. It was sent by Middle Flatwell. He's the de facto leader of the Liberation Front, and he wants to meet you.
One new message.
Registration number RB23. Call sign, Raven. Your records have been updated. S-rank virtual encounters are now available in the arena. You will now face the best of the best. We wish you luck on the difficult road to mastery.
Right. That is the last of the arena data. However, we will be leaving that for later because there are some very stupid decisions I would like to make that involve parts we haven't seen yet. So, we'll be leaving those until we're done with Chapter 4. So, this time around, we've got a choice. We can, for Arquebus, intercept the Red Guns, or for the Rubicon Liberation Front, ambush the Vespers. Now, you might notice that the reward values for these two missions are vastly different. And unfortunately, for me, the thing that I think is going to make the most sense for our playthrough is to do intercept the Red Guns, which is, for my money, one of the hardest missions in the entire game. New game plus, new game plus, whatever. Just one of the absolute hardest missions in the game. But we're going to get through it.
Got a job for you, 621. This one's from the Arquebus group.
Raven, this request comes from our affiliate, Schneider. First, I'll brief you on the state of conflict between Arquebus and Balaam at Watchpoint Alpha. The Watchpoint's defenses inflicted heavy losses on Balaam's initial wave, with many deserting. More recently, they've engaged with our forces only to continue their downward spiral. Despite this, the Red Gun's commander, Gun 1 Michigan, remains alive and well, with his AC Liger Tail being ready to lead the surviving Balaam MT force as we speak. We want you to intercept them, to hammer the final nail into Balaam's coffin. Should you decline, we have V4 lined up to take over. This concludes the briefing, awaiting your favorable reply.
Now you might notice that on the right is not our beautiful boy, Borrowed Wings. That is in fact Bloodhound. Bloodhound has been specially built just for this mission, and I don't know if it's going to help. We've got a Zimmerman. Of course, it's just one of the best guns in the game. Probably always will be. Got the Ashmead for the big punch. We've got a 6 shell, 6 volley, 6 container, a pack of 6 missiles. And we've got the Morley grenade cannon. We've got the Mind Beta legs, the Firmeza arms. Fun fact, at this point in the game, the Firmeza arms have the best possible firearm and melee specialization, if you're not finding hidden parts. And we've got Iguazu's Maylander C3 head and torso, mainly because they're just going to get us the most AP and defense for our cost. And we've got the generator that we basically have to use. We're using a long range. I picked this generator I picked this FCS when this AC had a different role. I think we're actually going to switch back to the Talbot. The Santai generator and the 6 SPD boosters. What do these things do again? Do we need these? We of course can't bring the Buerzel. We could bring the Alula. honestly, I don't see a reason why we shouldn't bring the Alula instead. So yeah, some last minute modifications, but here's Bloodhound. And let's do our best.
Just get it done. There's nothing more for me to say.
Don't tell me it's in the terrain. It's in the terrain.
Left shoulder ammunition at 10%.
Okay.
Activating combat mode.
This mission's pretty talky. I'm gonna need the time to think anyway, so.
Enemy readings. Paratroops incoming.
Attack! Get in there, you maggots!
Looks like Archibald sent some clown on a suicide mission. Cute, real cute.
The only clown around here is you, Kennebec. You're talking about the wall climber, the worm killer, the only gun 13 has managed to live this long. Until the Liger Tail deploys, the odds are not in your favor. You better keep the emergency eject primed.
Second wave incoming.
Yeah. I heard that Merc took down Gun 5 at Guasu.
Iguazu? Oh yeah, the deserter who pissed his pants and ran.
Oh, but hey, I'd forgotten we still kept you around. Iguazu's worth 100 of you, which means, Albany, the Merc is worth 20 to him. You're doing nothing productive. Why don't you do the math for us?
The answer is 2,000 Albany, sir!
Shut your stinko and start shooting!
Sir, yes, sir!
Third wave incoming, Raven.
Geronimo! Yeah!
Liger Tail's gonna be good to go soon. Keep the target busy.
Now, come on, sir. You gonna ride out to steal all the credit?
You got plenty of medals already, sir. You want some of the glory, too.
Fine. Whoever takes down Gun 13 gets to take home a Balaam Cobalt medal. They're good, you know. They go real far when you throw them.
All Liger Tail checks complete, sir. Don't push the old girl too hard, huh?
Finally! I damn near missed the show, Potomac. Listen up, maggots. This field trip is now a hunting expedition. You can go home now, or follow me if you got a death wish.
Ready to die, sir!
AC Ligertel incoming. It's Gun 1 mission.
Go, go, go! Follow Michigan!
Give the Liger Tail some cover!
Time to finish the job, 621. Don't let them overwhelm you. Shake off the pressure. Those of you who withdrew, keep your lousy asses low. You're gonna need more training. Put that in your diaries.
Sir! I'm a useless maggot, sir!
If it isn't Osawa, a resident mathematician. Go multiply your rifle training and see if you can learn to do something useful.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%. AP at 50%. 1 repair kit remaining. Right-hand ammunition at 50%.
How can one merc?
Fifth wave. They're surging us.
Left shoulder ammunition at 50%. AP at 50%.
That's Michigan dealt with.
Maggots. Creepy. You can tell this to the sturdy. Mean old Michigan died of a bad fall.
AC Ligertail destroyed. Gun 1 Michigan down. That leaves the MTs to take care of.
You gotta be kidding. Not Michigan.
You must be giving as good as he got. We can still win this!
Right-hand ammunition.
Alright, that's the Tetrapod
30%.
MT. Just mop up duty now. You probably noticed, I may have said this already, I don't know, this is attempt point number 15, that I switched the Morley out for the Songbirds. It's just more useful against Michigan.
Left.
The Balaam MT force has been destroyed. Mission accomplished.
Oh boy.
It's over. Good holding out, 621. Our work here is done.
Oof. We did it.
One new message.
Didn't think I'd see the end of the Red Guns. You did your job, 621. Michigan knew the score. Balaam's withdrawn from Rubicon. The politicians will be fighting their war now. Where there's coral, there's blood. That's how it's always been, 621.
Raven, are we doomed to spark conflict wherever we go?
Okay. One more nightmare to go. Well, this one's not a nightmare. But after that nightmare, we've still got another mission to go this time around.
621. We're picking up where we left off. Now that you've dealt with the laser barrier, we can explore deeper underground. We've received a request from Arquebus to continue the advanced survey. There was something else, too.
Orders for Raven, Advanced Survey Squad. We've received some concerning information that an AC has been quietly following your trail. Arquebus cannot tolerate unauthorized surveys that will put its coral interests at risk. If you spot this rogue agent, eliminate them.
Where there's coral, there's blood. Remember that, 621.
Okay, we're actually not going to need Bloodhound for this mission. We're going to go back to Borrowed Wings.
Who could be following you? The Liberation Front? Another mercenary?
Main system, activating combat mode.
Commence mission. Make your way down to the next depth.
Something's jamming the radar. It must be interference from the active coral. Rely on your eyes and ears.
Is that a meal?
Coral response from inside the creature. Watch out!
Looks like these guys got a taste of the coral too. Reading pods for the mealworms. Looks like they're out of commission now.
Raven, I'm reading something behind us, and it's getting closer.
Go deal with a mercenary who went in alone, they said. Figures. Seems both of us are too dangerous to keep around. And the higher-ups wouldn't miss an opportunity to kill two birds with one stone. Hate to say it, but Rubicon still needs me. So, buddy, who needs you?
AC Steel Haze, incoming.
I don't want to dance to their tune, but this time, I don't have any other choice. I'm coming, buddy. I set you both up. 621, make it through this alive. That's your job now.
So yeah, Rusty's pretty hard. You can lock him down, of course. But again, Borrowed Wings, not a good build for this kind of fight, or most kinds of fight somehow.
You're not afraid to die, or to kill.
AP at 50%.
I know you can do better than that.
Missed.
Left shoulder ammunition at 50%. AP at 50%. 1 repair.
This has been a real eye-opener. You're strong, a threat.
Right shoulder ammunition at 50%.
You're sharp. That's not the only thing that makes you dangerous. I fought alongside you several times, but I never could figure you out. Tell me, buddy, what drives you?
AP at 50%. No repair kits remaining. Right shoulder ammunition at 30.
Done.
Never failed to impress. But this isn't over yet. Buddy. There's no graver threat than power without purpose.
We've lost all signs of Steel Haze. He's escaped.
Good job, 621. No need to pursue him. We have to keep pressing on.
Yeah.
I'm picking up a major coral response coming from the bottom of the pit. Let's keep moving, Raven. It's close. A city from before the fires of Ibis.
Institute City. Of course. No wonder we couldn't find it. I need to prepare before the corps move in. Head back to base and rest up.
Raven. I see them so clearly. The voices of the coral. My family. Brothers and sisters consumed by the fires of Ibis. Only a few survived. But after all this time, they finally formed a new flock. It looks like Walter has sent you a message. Let's take a look, Raven.
Incoming comms.
Let me tell you a story before you go. There once was a scientist. He abandoned his family to delve into the secrets of coral. His work yielded a carnival of horrors, augmentation surgery included. But there was another scientist. He took his colleagues' sins upon himself and set it all ablaze. Died with no regrets. There's a lesson in this story. Once something's alive, it doesn't die easy. 621. Story time's over. It's time for work.
Whatever you say, Walter.